Now, the most accurate weather team in Florida, ABC Action Weather.
How you doing, everybody? Here's the latest on Hurricane Matthew. Tropical storm watches and warnings remain in effect across our area. Good rule of thumb, if you live east of I-75, you'll see winds 40, maybe 45, gusting as high as 70 over on the eastern side of Polk County. If you live west of I-75, winds not nearly as high, maybe 20, 30, gusting up to 40, 45, typically with the bands that come through, just like we do with our afternoon thunderstorms in the summertime. Power outages could be an issue for part of the area on Friday, especially the eastern side of our viewing area and certainly eastern side of the state. The forecast, 2.5 million people are forecast to be without power on Friday. Here's a look at Matthew. Still a very powerful storm as it moves off to the northwest. It's all going to boil down to, in many cases, just how close the eye gets to land. Models have been trending just a little bit to the east. If we could keep it 25 miles east of land, then I think the winds would be a significantly less problem. They're still going to be bad. But if you have the eye wall and the eye go over a populated area of Florida, Melbourne, St. Augustine, Jacksonville, anywhere, the Cape, you're talking about winds of about 130 miles an hour in that area. There's a big difference from maybe 90 to 130 in terms of damage. Either way, surge is going to be a big issue, especially over the northern half of the state. Eventually, there's that talk of a loop back into the possibly east of the state. It's something I won't write off, but it's also something I'm not really worried about at this point in time. We focus on the next 2 days and get rid of this, and then we'll see what happens down the road. But from Charleston, South Carolina, all the way down to West Palm, this is what we're tracking. The center expected to be very close to Cape Canaveral on Friday morning, like right along the Cape. And this has been the track from the Hurricane Center now for the last 24 hours, and it's also the track of our high-resolution models as well. As you see, literally a 10, 15-mile swing either way could be a big impact on damage reported from the area. In terms of wind gusts, there's going to be the possibility of some winds gusting 90 miles an hour on the East Coast, and the models even say it's even an outside chance of making it to Orlando, too. Our viewing area, I would think gusts as high as 60, 65, maybe even 70 over the eastern side of Polk County. And then by later Friday into Saturday, it's gone in terms of our weather. Tropical storm probability, highest chance eastern counties, less than a 10% chance across most of our viewing area. This is actually a little bit better than what we had on Thursday. The bulk of the tropical storm force winds are consolidating from around Lakeland to the east and down through Highlands County. So look at Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast. After we get rid of Matthew on Friday afternoon, the weekend looks great. Mid-80s for highs and morning lows by Saturday in the upper 60s.